Thanks for joining us. 5 and 5 covers 5 news items of the day in 5 minutes. The clock is ticking. Let's get started. 1. Violence in England and Sweden. In London, England, police are investigating a terror attack. Tuesday morning, a driver in a silver car going top speed swerved into cyclists and pedestrians, striking them, right before he crashed the car into security barriers in Westminster at the Houses of Parliament. The driver, a 29-year-old British citizen of Sudanese origin, was arrested at the scene. At the time of this recording, victims' injuries appear not to be life-threatening. Counterterrorism officials have raided 3 properties in Birmingham and Nottingham in connection with the attack. We'll update you as this story progresses. Gothenburg, Sweden is set ablaze as masked men firebomb vehicles. According to Intelligence Fusion, arson attacks have targeted cars, apartments, schools, and businesses across 5 Swedish cities. As violence increased outside of Gothenburg, first responders in Trollhättan were attacked with stones, and 40 to 60 youth migrant gang members blocked their access routes. This isn't a new trend or phenomenon for Sweden. Last July, in Gothenburg alone, incidents range from arson to shootings to assault to sexual offenses. Over the past 5 years, over 600 migrants have moved into Sweden, with some cities becoming no-go zones. Stefan Molyneux has a series of videos explaining what's been going on within the country. We'll post the links below. 2. FBI agent Peter Strosek has been fired. Well, technically he was let go on Friday, August 10th, but he didn't waste any time in setting up a GoFundMe page for legal costs and loss of income. Within 1 day, Strosek has raised over $350,000. The disgraced agent took to Twitter on Tuesday, noting he's, quote, stunned and humbled, end quote, by the donations made by, quote, everyday citizens. Taking a quick peek at some of those everyday citizen donors, the names of Brian and Ed Krasenstein pop up. After a bit of digging, we discovered that in September 2016, both brothers' homes were raided by ICE and Homeland Security. The 2 investment websites they ran specialized in multi-level marketing programs and high-yield investment programs. The Justice Department defines multi-level marketing program schemes as a form of investment fraud. After the government took command of their finances, the Krasensteins liquidated stock and put the proceeds into accounts under their wives' names. This link of the Krasensteins' money laundering investigation, with them being investigated by the DOJ and FBI, and Peter Strosek, is rather interesting. Are they legit Never-Trumpers who support Strosek and donated money to his GoFundMe, or are they the front to a money laundering operation where cash is being funneled directly to Peter Strosek for services rendered? You decide. We'll put the links below. 3. Antifa was out in full force this past weekend. On the anniversary of the deadly Unite the Right 2016 rally, Antifa marched downtown in Charlottesville. Their route passed the site where Heather Heyer was killed last year when Antifa clashed with alt-right. The Unite the Right Rally 2017 event was organized by white nationalist Jason Kessler, who was protesting the removal of Confederate statues, but it quickly turned into a race riot. While Sunday's vigil in Charlottesville was mostly peaceful, Antifa just couldn't help themselves by terrorizing members of the media and police. Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., Jason Kessler held another rally, Unite the Right 2. Thousands of counter-protesters, which included Never-Trump groups and Antifa, also took to the streets in objection to the gathering of Kessler's group. Here's the thing, folks. All of this action by Antifa and anti-Trump groups was to protest 20 or so white nationalists marching. Had the opposition stayed at home, this would have been a non-story. Because let's face it, anything which preys upon the fears of identity politics is not long-lasting and will eventually fade. The only winner during this whole thing, mainstream media. As demonstrated by CNN's Chris Cuomo, this event has allowed mainstream media the soapbox from which to advocate and foster Antifa's, quote, punch-a-Nazi rhetoric. On Sunday, while in D.C., Daily Caller's Benny Johnson asked,
"What'd you do? Donald Trump showed up at the Trump. Murder him?
You gotta take him down.
You'd have to do him like Gaddafi. Like Gaddafi?
4. U.S. Representative Keith Ellison is making headlines, but not for his upcoming Attorney General race. Former girlfriend Karen Monahan is accusing Ellison of domestic violence. The alleged incident was revealed when Monahan's son posted to Facebook claiming Ellison physically assaulted Monahan. Monahan took to Twitter to confirm the claims, stating what her son had said is true. Ellison denies the allegation. While we here at Kitchen Table Media find Ellison distasteful, the timing of these allegations surfacing are questionable so close to the election. Things to consider. Monahan's son claims to have video evidence of the assault, but has yet to post it. And Ellison had a prior restraining order against him from another woman in 2006. Laura Loomer has a great breakdown of this. We'll post the links below. 5. They say rain on your wedding day is good luck, right? Well, a New Jersey couple just received a deluge. The newlyweds were on their way to their wedding reception when they quickly became stranded during a sudden surge of floodwater. Sabrina Torrens and Connor Riley said the water went from a puddle to a raging river in minutes. Luckily, New Jersey police came to their rescue in a Humvee. Video of their rescue was posted to Facebook. Connor and Sabrina eventually arrived at their reception, albeit a little late. And that's the 5 and 5 for August 14th, 2018. Be sure to further your own research by following the links in the description. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.